Because when we know how we do what we do, we can do what we want. Or we're so wound up about something somebody's just done or about a decision that's just been made that we can't think straight with rage. Professional athletes know that this is part of their job, and most business people think they've got to have their head in peak performance to be in peak performance at work. Would that be true? Pretty much. How can I be more in charge of things? I get this a lot. People freak out because your conscious mind only accounts for about 2% of what goes on in your body and mind. But not only are those thousands of muscles holding you upright, you're breathing, hopefully. Meanwhile, you're listening to what I'm saying, also hopefully, and wondering what it means for you being more in charge of your state and your performance. So your unconscious mind has just endless amounts of fabulous, positive, useful, automatic programming. It's what I call the good programming. Which one do you think wins every time? Yeah, you do the math, right? Now, the fabulous thing about this amazing system we live in is that we are biologically wired for survival. So your fight or flight mechanism is hardwired into you. It's how we survived this long as a species, basically. So when we're out in the wild, safari, tripping perhaps, and a saber-toothed tiger is about to pounce on us, it's really helpful that that just kicks in, digestion stops, blood and oxygen out to your limbs, and out you go, right? So the question is, when you're sitting in your office and you've just found out a deadline's been moved forward, or you've just had some information from a client that's kind of like, oh no, or one of those moments when you suddenly go, and into that state of panic or worry or whatever. How useful is that in a situation where you probably want all your mental faculties available to you to think straight, come up with fresh solutions, communicate really extra well with this person? Interesting, isn't it? So that's kind of that edge between what's useful good stress and what's flicking us into that foggy headspace where we can't think straight. How many things do we do in our head in a day? Did you pay attention to any of them yesterday? Or last Friday? Or this morning? And basically the deal is, it is quite normal to talk to yourself. It's just how many conversations you're having with yourself at one time that determines the level of normality. So I'll let you be the judge of that one. I think about that meeting I had with that tricky customer last month because I'm seeing him tomorrow morning and I get, feeling, uh-oh. And then I say to myself, oh, I bet he's going to be a real pain in the butt again. And then I get, that feeling again. Now, is that getting me into a resourceful state? And because these 6 things are always running, you always get a result. It's just, is it the result you want? So our internal response is the thing that has the most impact on our state. Who is in charge of that internal response? Is it that idiot in the Honda in front of you on the motorway? Is it the annoying customer? Is it your boss? Is it your wife or your girlfriend or your husband? Sometimes we really wish it was, because we could really blame the men. What I reckon is one of the most powerful ways of shifting your state within seconds at a complete whole body level. And it's a completely ridiculous exercise. It worked well, and I figure if I can get a room full of corporate lawyers to do it, I can get pretty much anybody to do it. So now you're all wondering, what on earth is she going to get us? Go. How are you going to use these tools? Thank you.